Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, respected brothers and sisters. Hope you're well and fine. Alhamdulillah, I hope you're enjoying the new year, 1435 Al-Hijri. Again, and the English date today is actually the 13th of November 2013. You think back to 1434 Al-Hijri, you think to 2013 until mid-November, and you think, my goodness, how time has gone really fast. How this year's gone, these months have gone, it's flown by. And brothers and sisters, as each day that goes from my life and your life, as each month that goes, each year that goes, me and you are getting closer to our qabr. Me and you are getting closer to meeting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So brothers and sisters, the way we think as human beings, we always think it's not going to be my turn yet. It's not going to be my turn yet. I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot of plans. I've thought about the future for myself, for my kids, for my business, etc, etc, etc. But that's all human beings. That's how they work. But brothers and sisters, the truth is, maut and death, it doesn't look at that when you reach a certain age, only then death comes to you. But maut comes to you at any time, any place, anywhere. And that's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned, Al-Kayyisu man dana nafsahu wa amila lima ba'da al-maut. Qalmand, hushar, intelligent person is that person who controls the desire, wa amila lima ba'da al-maut, and before maut and death comes, makes full preparation. Now, this week earlier, I went to Leicester Qabris and there was a janazah to perform. One brother from Malawi, he passed away. May Allah Ta'ala grant him Jannatul Firdaus. But during this whole week, I think there's been janazah upon janazah. And you go to the Leicester Qabristan now, it's absolutely packed. It's absolutely packed. And it makes you realize that sooner or later, one day, I'm also going to go 6 foot under. I'm also going to go 6 foot under. And brothers and friends, the story of it is that people will be on your grave, people will be around your qabr, people will read dua for a few minutes. And the moment people go, then we're all on our own. That's when the angels come down. That's when the questioning starts. And then that's when the grave either becomes a garden of paradise, or that's when the grave either becomes a pit of hell. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of our graves, inshallah, when we do die, Allah ta'ala grant us, make our grave a garden of paradise, inshallah ta'ala. But brothers and sisters, what I'm saying for 1435 is make a New Year's resolution. Not that we believe in it, not that we, but make an intention, okay, inshallah ta'ala, I want to spend a better year now. I want to spend a better life. How many years of my life have gone? How many days and months and weeks have gone? How much have we changed, brothers and sisters? How much? Seriously, ask ourselves, how much have we changed? Has the namaz improved? Has the Quran improved? Has the dhikr improved? How are we becoming a better Muslim? Have our hukuk improved with our father, with our mother, with our brother, with our sister, with Muslims, non-Muslims? Generally, has our life improved in the house, outside the house, in our workplace, outside the workplace, wherever we go? Has our 24-hour life improved or not? This is the question. It's stuff to ask your own heart. And the answer you'll get from your own heart. So brothers and sisters, my request is try to change our lifestyle, become better Muslims for the year 1435. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq to do so. The second thing I want to mention today in today's video is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If I recall correctly, the last sunnah we had was Surah Tabarak al-Ladhi at night. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that whoever reads Tabarak al-Ladhi every single night, Allah will save them from the punishment of the grave. Today's sunnah is also related to night time. It's about when a person goes to sleep. When a person goes to sleep, how should they sleep? In which posture they should sleep in? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentions that Sayyidina Bara bin Azib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he would go to bed, would lie on his right side. And Rawah al-Bukhari mentioned in Bukhari that Rasul used to sleep a hand under his right cheek like this, and the Prophet used to sleep on his right hand side. He used to sleep on his right hand side. So you have there's 4 postures of sleeping. One posture is mentioned that when a person lies on their back, and this is they mentioned that this is the way of many Anbiya used to lie on the back, and the reason they used to lie on the back is to look at the creation of Allah, and they used to ponder on the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the first posture. The second posture is the posture of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Salihin and the pious people, to sleep on the right hand side. To sleep on the right hand side. The third one is to sleep on the left. It's for those people who are used to luxury as well, and people who are rich, kings. They usually don't. It's written in the Kitab that many people they sleep on their left hand side. And the fourth posture is to lie on your stomach. and this posture is not permissible in Islam. Many people, when you go to sleep, they lie on the stomach. No, not permissible at all. If you're really gonna, even the left side is okay, but try not to lie on your stomach. It is not permissible, and it is not allowed in Islam to lie on your stomach when going to sleep. Also, there are many benefits. Hafiz ibn Hajar rahmatullah alayhi writes that this posture aids a person in awaking without much difficulty. By sleeping on your right hand side, it makes a person, it's easy to wake up rather than instead of sleeping on your left hand side. Also, one does not go into a deep sleep. When you sleep on your right, a person doesn't go into a deep sleep as well. And Mullah Ali Qari rahmatullah reminds that sleeping on the right side reminds one of his life in the grave, because that's how a person's face will be turned in a qabr as well, towards the right hand side. So brothers and sisters, make an effort of this new sunnah, the 7th sunnah, that inshallah when going to sleep at night, inshallah, we're going to sleep on our right hand side. We're going to sleep on our right hand side. And with that point, I'd like to also mention that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to put his hand underneath the cheek as well. Now, his right hand cheek. Now, when people sleep sometimes, some people snore, some people don't snore. I know some people who I travel with, mashallah, when they snore, you know they're snoring, because mashallah, you can hear it, and it's very, very loud. But snoring is beyond a person's control. To be honest, every man, every woman, some people snore lightly, some people snore very lightly, some people snore in the middle, and some are, mashallah, they snore extremely loud. About Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's mentioned in hadith that Rasul used to snore how loud? Enough that a person would know that Rasul is sleeping. So very, very light snoring by Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasul used to snore very lightly, that people used to know that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is sleeping. So there you are. Snoring isn't a bad thing, but like I said, it's not in the control of a person to snore lightly or loudly. People have bimaris, people have illnesses, but just to let you know that Rasul used to snore just enough to let people know that he was sleeping. 3 weeks ago, brothers and sisters, we went to Albania, myself and Iqra Master Abdul Aziz bin Moti, Yusuf bin Musa. It's the first trip since the opening of the academy. Alhamdulillah, we got nearly 119 to 120 kids in the academy with Idhnillahi ta'ala. Progress is excellent. Inspections have been happening. The authorities are very, very happy. We've got school going on in the morning. We've got madrasa going in the afternoon. The building is used from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday to Friday. Saturday we have madrasa as well. And inshallah, we've got more plans on how to use the academy, inshallah, to 8 till 8. So request for dua. These are early days. We're just 2 months into the use of the academy. We also want to utilize it more and more and more in the best way possible. Request for lots of duas. Alhamdulillah, we have reached a stage now that we're only now £20,000 short for completion of the academy. Alhamdulillah. The academy was meant to be a 1.2 million, but mashallah ended up being 2.2 million. But with Allah's blessing, all's been done very, very nicely. We're only now short of £20,000. Request for duas that we can also collect that 20,000 and we can pay off the remainder of the academy, inshallah ta'ala. And last of all, brothers and sisters, is inshallah, I request for your duas on this one. I'm starting my new TV program. It's called Generation Y. It's starting on Iqra TV 19th of this month, inshallah, 19th of November, inshallah ta'ala. Tuesday, 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. inshallah at night. It's a long drive to Croydon and to the Iqra studios. Make dua. The idea is to start off maybe once a month for now. If Allah wills, if it's a success, then inshallah we're going to increase it maybe twice a month. I don't fancy going every week, to be honest, because the drive all the way to Croydon is a very, very long drive. But khair, let's see how things go. I request that you make lots of dua for me. Allah Ta'ala make it a success. Allah give me ikhlas in what I'm doing. The target, especially for the youth, not to say the middle age or the elderly people can't watch it. It's mainly for the youth, but all people can contribute and can watch the program. So Iqra, inshallah. It's called Generation Y, starting this Tuesday on the 19th of this month from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Please stay tuned in, give us your support, inshallah ta'ala, and Allah ta'ala give me the tawfiq, Allah ta'ala give you the tawfiq. Remember to do duas, inshallah. And the next video, inshallah, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, inshallah, we'll talk about more towards about Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, about Christmas time, and a lot more things connected to that time, inshallah. Lots of duas for Rahmah Mercy, the office stuff as well, inshallah ta'ala, and the Rahmah Academy, and all our group. Allah Ta'ala unite Rahmah Mercy. Allah gives the tawfiq to do more and more work in Albania and Kosovo. And while I'm on it, I just remember one more point. We're going to really increase the madrasa campaign. The madrasa campaign, it's something we're trying to do with all the masajid and madrasas in the UK, where we're asking all the madrasas if they can sponsor a madrasa in Albania. And the idea behind it is that we want to open as many madrasas to educate the people of Albania and Kosovo about Islam. There's a massive need of Islam there and Deen there. There's not very many madrasas, and the level of Deen is very, very low, very, very low. So you really want to boost the levels of madrasa iman over there. And what we're asking madrasas, masajids is going to cost £2,500. If you can give us your full support, inshallah, we'll be very, very grateful. So folks, our madrasa campaign, we shall be sending letters, emails and reports to all madrasas in UK. I pray to Allah that you'll give us your full support. Jazakallah khairan. Ahsanul jaza fi dunya wal akhirah.